by Seaforth. We are minutes away from their brand new video premiering right here. Breakups is coming up with Seaforth, joined by Mitch and Tom. How are you guys doing?
Great, mate. We're doing fantastic.
All the better for seeing your face, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, this face, are you kidding me? It's the ring light. Makes it all glorious. Look, if I put these magic glasses on, you can see the ring light. See?
You got a halo now.
You got a nice halo around the eyes.
I deal with that issue a lot, don't you?
Yes, I figured you have experienced this before with the glasses all the time. Can you, my sight has gotten worse over the past year with COVID because I'm constantly looking at these screens now on Zoom or whatever. Have you always been half blind?
It started off like a minor 10% blind, and now I'm pretty well 70%, I believe. It got worse, but now I'm on the plateau, so I feel good. But I take these off, and I have no idea where anyone is, so keep them on, I reckon.
Let's talk about the song for a second because it's a real life story, Tom, about you and an ex and a long distance relationship, right?
Yes, you were correct. It was, from a very real place. At the time, I was going through something that, wasn't the best, but, the song helped. And over time, it obviously helped, things get better. But what I learned from writing and releasing the song is that everyone, I feel like at some point, has been through a feeling like that, an emotion like that, and the connection that people have had with the song and the stories we've heard and the comments we've read and everything has been really special to see that, it came from a real place for me, but, Mitch has obviously been through it as well. And, to see other people in general go through things and come out the other side. And that's what music's all about, to relate and to, tell stories. So.
Right on. Along the way, we're going to have some questions from fans from social media. So thanks to all the fans who've reached out. And I will get to the treatment of the video as we get closer to playing it for you here in just a couple minutes. So first question, what did you do with the puppy you posted about on TikTok? Where is the puppy?
There's a whole story about that.
Yeah, we essentially, I don't know how far into the story we go, but there were we were like taking the trash out one day, taking our career out to the gutter. And I'm just kidding. But we were taking the trash out and we looked over to the neighbor's house, and there were these three like adorable little like Rottweiler kind of puppies. And we're like, oh my gosh, because there's like, we live in a nice neighborhood, but there's a lot of like kind of dogs running around. And so we thought there were maybe some strays.
Yeah.
And then
they were running free on the front, like in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
We're like, okay.
Just showed these puppies in our house, and I was like, I really want to keep one. And then it turns out they were our neighbor's dogs
that they didn't have on any leash, and they just kind of had them running. Oh, we lost you, Code. Nope, you're back. But then I did find out as the police were next door at late at the night that the dogs were actually taken away. So I feel like there was a situation of neglect or something like that, and I'm sad that we didn't get to be the ones that took them away. But yeah, I think they did get taken.
Do you guys have any pets or not? Anything in the house?
I have a dog, which funnily enough, we found in the street too. It sounds like we live in a really great neighborhood. We're just like in the, like the most poverty-stricken area with just stray animals running everywhere. We just had to put a green screen up. We're actually out.
We're outside. We're under the I-40, the underpass.
But yeah, I do have a dog, little Frank.
Okay. Next question here from the fans. When's the next time you're going home to Australia? How often do you get back home?
We don't really 100% know right now, just because of everything that's been going on in Australia. Is very strict as to who comes in and who goes out and stuff. And we would like to get back there at the end of this year. We're planning on maybe going back straight after the Jordan Davis tour, which would be great to see family. We haven't seen them in nearly 2 years now. So it's a lot, but yeah, man, as soon as we can, we want to get back, play some shows down there and do the whole thing. So yeah.
Nice. And you're bringing me back what, in case your fans don't know, I love this animal from Australia called the quokka. How do you say it?
Quokka, I believe.
Quokka.
You don't pronounce it
complete
very heavily.
Stab in the dark.
Quokka. No, I know the quokkas.
They're completely adorable Disney-like character animals. I'll just show you what. Look at this thing. Yeah, look these up. Quokka, folks, if you've not seen one yet. I'm rallying support from the Seaforth guys next time you come back from the Australia to bring me one of those, because I'm sure there's no international laws about traveling with wildlife. No.
Put them on the canoe with us when we canoe back.
Yeah, because we do paddle.
Oh, the canoe. You're looking that up right now, aren't you? Aren't they cute?
How to correctly pronounce quokka, and then I'm hoping I'm right. That this could be something that makes me crawl into a shell because I was so confident about it. All right, here we go. How to pronounce quokka. Oh, of course, I got a text at the exact same time.
There
I
we
don't
go.
know why this. Why is that a minute long?
Quokka.
Quokka.
Sounds.
Quokka.
I think with that
Quokka.
exact. Yeah.
You have to be seductive with it as well.
Oh man, maybe a quokka shows up in a future Seaforth video. Am I
Yes.
onto something?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. We did have goats in our first music video, so I think if we could have some goats and quokkas running around, it'd
Just
be great.
every video, the animals just crazy. We had a llama in the Mitchell Tenpenny
We
video
did
too.
Yeah, true. If we could get a crocodile in one for a laugh, that'd be great.
A quokkodile.
Oh,
Quokka. All right, next question for the fans here. What is your favorite song to cover?
That's really funny. We've been talking about this a lot lately because we're going back out on the road and we're figuring out whether we want to do a little cover or not. I'd say that, I mean, for a while, on the Mitchell Tenpenny tour and stuff, we did a cover of Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh wow.
Loved Fleetwood Mac, like growing up listening to them, and doing that song was great. And then it obviously had this like resurgence on TikTok last year with the dude like skating down the street drinking the cranberry juice.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, we used to do that song a fair bit. We might keep it up, we might change it up, but we're figuring it out right now. But Dreams is a good one.
We might roll onto the stage with the cranberry juice and
the skateboard and that.
Yeah.
Yes. Next question. Speaking of food, what is your favorite Australian food? Somebody wants to know. Australian food. I mean, Outback is an American thing. There's
I still haven't been to Outback Steakhouse. I really want to. I think, which I don't even know if it's 100% Australian. It's probably English, but I do miss like a good sausage roll or meat pie.
Okay.
Have you ever had Vegemite?
I have. Keith Urban.
Okay.
With Keith Urban, I thought it was terrible, honestly.
Did you try a lot of it or a little bit of it?
I tried a spoonful. What is that?
Yeah, no,
See,
too much?
No, I wouldn't even like that.
You need your toast with your butter with a little bit of Vegemite on there.
That much.
And it's
a little bit, yeah. So it was very salty. It was like tar-like substance almost in texture.
Eat that off a spoon.
Yeah. All right, on to the video here. So tell us about the making of the video, because I know you wanted to match somewhat the storyline of Breakups, but when it came to the full-on take on it, where'd you start, Mitch?
So, I mean, we wanted to capture, as you said, like the energy of the breakup, but we wanted it to display kind of a long distance situation, which is kind of why we went with like a night and day. We got like us performing in the night, performing in the day, then the couples kind of back and forth, but one of them's at nighttime, one of them's in the daytime, like kind of like hinting at the fact they're in different time zones, which is kind of tough to do in a short song and display all that without just like having a script explaining exactly the situation. But
now boy gets in car.
Gets in car, cries over sadness of long distance. But I think we ended up capturing that quite well, and Sam, the director, was absolute legend, and kind of like shared out, like immediately knew what we were talking about, and he had all these great ideas for it. And it was tough because like initially we were like, we don't want to do a performance that backs into like a B-roll of actors, because I'm like, it just seems like it's been done before, you know. But I'm like, at the end of the day, it's like what evokes the best emotion, and we were just trying to come up with like a unique way to still do that. But I think that's the best way to really like display the emotion in the song, is having people actually experiencing what the song's about whilst we perform it, because we couldn't just not be in the video.
Yeah. One of the fans chimed in and asked, where was the music video filmed?
So it was at a bar in like next to Centennial Park. What's it called? It's like the oldest bar in Nashville.
In Nashville. Oh, like Exit In.
No, it's like,
it was like super divey, but like cool. Like I feel like I would go.
It's
there.
like one of the oldest remaining like OG. Like
I don't remember.
I'll try and remember the name, but was in Nashville. Then we filmed like that scene in Centennial Park over the. I don't know if you call it a river or a pond, because it's in the middle, like next to the Parthenon.
Over the ocean.
Yeah, over
the ocean by the Parthenon. Yeah.
You know, the Pacific Ocean by the Parthenon. But yeah, so that was in Nashville. But I'll try and.
All right. Someone else asked, what's your favorite part of the music video? Favorite part of the music video?
I mean, I like, dude, there's something about having. It's really bizarre when you realize that you have a whole crew there working on something for you. You know what I mean? And you see everyone crushing it. Like they're all so talented, and everything looks amazing, and like they're there to help bring like this vision for a song that you've made to life. I feel like the whole like experience is a little like almost like overwhelming. I don't know.
Like rocking up, seeing a full crew there. You're
Like, yeah, there's like people you've never met that are, you know, to hold a light. And there's another, you know, like it's crazy. Like
the behind scenes stuff is crazy when they're giving the lingo to each other. Like, we need HX1 down. I'm like, that's just a world that we did not participate in. Props.
Like, I've got a ring light and
yeah.
Right. I got an iPhone and a ring light right here.
Yeah, exactly.
No crew. Hey, I think we've hyped this enough, don't you think? How else can we hype the video before we watch it? What else can I say?
It's just so good.
It's just something
amazing.
You don't want to watch. I recommend not.
Now's the time to exit.
Yeah.
All right, guys, give us a big intro of the new Seaforth video, Breakups. Go for it.
Well, g'day.
We are Seaforth.
Wow, that was very nice.
This is our new music video for Breakups.
We hope you don't hate